Hello, my name is Amanda DeFrancisco, and today I am presenting a centers activity for third graders that ties in with the story Harry the Dirty Dog by Jean Zion and pictures by Margaret Bloy Graham. This activity is geared more towards your high learners, your overachievers, but all learner types will be able to benefit from this activity. First, every student in the class will get a green centers folder with their name on it, and inside this green centers folder goes all of their completed work from all of their centers. I'll put their completed work over here, and over here is their centers journal. Every centers activity requires a journal entry. So this is just for my benefit later as a teacher. I can go get my students' centers folder and grade all of their center work at one time. So when they come to this activity, they'll find a red folder, and on the front they'll have the title of the activity as well as the directions, and this one is Harry the Dirty Dog Tree Map. And the directions say there are two main ideas on the tree map. Write 3 supporting details for each main idea. Then write in your journal how you know that each main idea is true. Use correct spelling and punctuation. Write in complete sentences. So they'll open up the activity folder, the centers folder, and immediately they'll see the rubric that talks about everything they need to do in this activity in order to receive full points, as well as the grading scale that the rubric follows. And over here they'll find all of the materials that they need for this activity, in this case a tree map. So they'll take up this tree map that I've drawn up for them, and I've already given them the 2 main ideas. Harry hates bath time and Harry loves his family. What they need to do is come up with 3 supporting details from the story that supports the idea that Harry hates bath time, and 3 supporting details from the story that supports the idea that Harry loves his family. When they're done with that, they will go back in their green folder, take their centers journal, and make a new journal entry, and in complete sentences they will tell me how they know that each of these main ideas is true using the supporting details that they found. When they're done, they'll put their journal and their tree map, their completed tree map, in their green folder and put it away for me to grade later. This activity ties in with the state standard that says, determine the main idea of a text and recount the key details and explain how they support the main idea. This activity supports that state standard or meets that standard because of the fact I've already given them the 2 main ideas from the story, and it's their job to determine the details that support each main idea, and then they have to make a journal entry telling me how they know that each of the main ideas are true using the supporting details that they found. So here's my rationale for this activity. Stephanie Holzman talks about how low learners will only be able to complete the tree map portion of this activity, but those that don't have trouble with grammar and spelling will be able to take what they have put on the map and translate it into writing. With this activity, I can make sure that my low learners are still learning the content by having them complete the tree map, but I can also challenge my high learners by requiring them to write about it. So let's go back to the rubric and I'll explain that to you. This activity is worth 20 points, and there are 4 components of my rubric. Each component a student can earn up to 5 points. The first component is the content, and the student needs to correctly identify 3 supporting details for each of the 2 main ideas in order to receive the full 5 points. The next is the journal entry. In order to receive 5 points, the student needs to write how they know that both main ideas are true. The next component is the spelling and punctuation. In order to earn 5 points, there can be no spelling or punctuation mistakes. And then the last component is the neatness. Student needs to use excellent handwriting, and all the sentences need to be easily read without difficulty. in order to earn the 5 points. And I think this is a good rubric to use because it clearly says right there exactly what they need to do and shows them the points that they'll earn for what they do in each component. And the points are easily equated with the grading scale that I've provided for them, so they can go to the rubric, check off what they've done, and see what grade they'll get. So there you have it. Harry the Dirty Dog tree map.